I read an article recently that quoted a study done between some British and American universities, and it said that human beings, on average, have around about 50,000 thoughts in a day. 50,000 is quite a lot. And on average, anywhere between 60 to 70% of those are negative in some way, about ourselves, about other people, about events, about our lives. And 90% of the thoughts we have are reoccurring thoughts, things that we thought about yesterday, or the week before, or the month before. Thoughts that constantly come back over and over again. And it made me think, quite ironically, about thinking. And it made me think about how we think about ourselves, and do we look at ourselves in a truly retrospective kind of way. What I'm getting at is this. How often do you think about who you are, what it means to be you, and what's important in your life? Do you seem to spend most of your time thinking about things that could go wrong, things that did go wrong, the mistakes that you made in the past, things you wish you could change, rather than thinking about the here and now, rather than thinking about the future? How many of us every single day criticize ourselves in our own minds? How many of us every single day make us think that we're worthless, we're not special, that we could be better, or that we simply never will be good enough? We hold these thoughts in our minds, and we quite often don't share them with other people for good reason. We don't want other people to criticize us, so we criticize ourselves in our own minds. And the study I read said that everybody does this. It's not just you. You might think that you might be the only person in the world that has the thoughts that they are a bad person, that they've made mistakes, that they wish they could be better. Everybody does it. I know I certainly do. What I'm getting at here is this. We've all been given this opportunity to live, to be alive, to do what we want. But instead of enjoying our lives, instead of focusing on the positives that we are given every day, we focus on things that we didn't do right or that we're unhappy about. And it ends up making our lives miserable. It ends up making us feel downtrodden. It ends up making us feel as though we're worthless. From a Christian perspective, having these thoughts, having these feelings is really demoralising, because we get told in church every Sunday, you get told by me, your chaplain, every day usually at some point, that you're special, that you were made in the image and likeness of God. But we don't feel special. Now, the study that I read said this, that we need to spend every day just a little bit of time thinking about things in our lives that are good, thinking about things in our lives that are positive. And they can be tiny things to start with. That you get to live somewhere that's warm, that's comfortable, that you've got people in your life that you love, that you have employment, that you get paid every day, not every day, I wish, that you get paid at the end of every month, that you get to live a life that isn't that bad compared to what it could be. Start with the small things and build yourself up until eventually every day you try and think of something positive that's happened that day, and you focus on that one thing rather than negatives that happened in the past. Give yourself that opportunity today. Think of something that gives you pause to be happy, that gives you just that little bit of joy in your life. Because if you're having 50,000 thoughts a day, and more than half of them are negative in some way, that's your whole day constantly being negative about yourself. Try and move away from that. Try and have an outlook on life that looks for the positives. And not just in yourself, but in others too. It's very easy for us to criticize other people when they make mistakes. And it's difficult for us sometimes to say when someone's done well. Maybe we're jealous, maybe we wish we could have done it, maybe we think that we could have done better. But instead of seeing the negatives in people, have a look, as I told you, look in yourself for the positives in others. This day, and for the rest of this week leading up until Friday before half term, try and think of one positive that you've had that day and that someone else has had. And don't keep it to yourself. Share it with them. Tell them what you think they've done well. anyone. Could be a student, could be a member of staff, could be someone at home, could be someone in your life that you barely ever talk to. If you think they've done something well, let them know. Thanks for listening to me, and my chapel, as always, my chapel, your chapel, is open. Please come and see me, come and speak to me, come and spend some time with me, and talk about whatever you need to, whatever you want. Come and tell me something positive has happened in your life. I don't mind what it is, I'll listen to anyone. Thank you very much and have a brilliant day.